Hello everyone, and welcome to another classic guitar video. Tonight's guitar is part 2, technically part 3, but I'm named it part 2 because I had issues last time with the video. We had I think that was the night we had the thunderstorm, and the electricity kept going in and out, so we're dubbing this part 2 of the 1980s Frister Speedstar, aka Pinky Tuscadero, in eggshell pink. And here it is.
And we were having an issue with it. And looks like I'm having an issue again, so I might have to restart again. He says I need to change my video resolution. That's weird. Do you suffer from back pain? Try Dr. Ho's back belt, a back pain solution. Let's see real quick. Refresh. So it worked just 5 minutes ago when I did the other video, so we'll see what it's doing. It expands the stretch tight muscles and traction your lower back, all while providing strong support. If you have back pain, Dr. Ho recommends supported resolution. You need to change video resolution. Not supported. Okay. What did I do? Did I mess with video resolution or something? I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't know. Let's see. We will check it. 640 to 480. I usually do lower resolutions for people who don't have faster home internet and or faster phone. So there is that reason. So yeah, there is that. Now, after using it, become young again. So if you have back pain, have your Medicare card available and call us now. Our operators can check if you're eligible to receive your very own Dr. Ho's back belt at little or no out-of-pocket cost. Get back to living the life you love. You can wear Dr. Ho's back belt while walking, 640 to 480. Driving, doing housework, lifting, playing sports, and even while sleeping. There's nothing wrong with my resolution. Must be a YouTube issue. There it goes. Now we're back. Okay. Problem solved. I stream with Telestream Wirecast Professional 10.1. So sometimes YouTube goes a little cattywampus going, what is this infernal thing you're using? Because not too many people use professional streaming software to stream like I do. No, I can use other streaming software, VidBlaster, VidBlaster, OBS, stuff like that, but Telestream Wirecast is one of my show sponsors, so thus I use their software, and I've been using their software for many years, since version 1. So there is that reason too. Okay, anyway, back to the guitar at hand. We have this Frister Speedstar that we were having issues with. Issues with your tissues. Excuse me, so to speak. Issues with our tissues. So evidently Frister Speedstar uses a proprietary tremolo, because the spacing for the screws is different. So it does not match up, which is a little disconcerting. I've pretty much been trying anything and everything imaginable, and it has not been working thus far. I'll just take this out and move it aside because it's away a little bit. My friend bought a big block Fender
tremolo to replace his missing tremolo. I wish he had the original one, but he said it was missing. The big block fits in here, but the holes, these holes do not line up. Oh yeah, the big block. I forgot about the big block too. Was actually kinda, there's not enough room to navigate the thing. I'm gonna have to go back to the small block, which is one of my tremolos that I had in stock, spare of. See how it's a little bit, it offers a little bit more room. Yeah, it offers a couple millimeters more side to side. So this big block is not going to fit, because the big block is a little bit wider by about, I don't know, 2 millimeters or so. 2.5 millimeters, something like that. So that being said, I'm going to have to, so I eliminated that. That was one of the things I needed to find out, was if the big block was going to work. So we'll take the original screws here and put them in and see if, now see, by the time I adjust it to the first one, the last one is way off by 1/16 of an inch. So my thinking is, if I use the 2 middle and then re-drill or replace the other 2 screws, that'll work. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. I don't know. He's not expecting perfection from this guitar because it is not a high-end guitar in the first place. It doesn't even constitute as a medium-end guitar, let alone a high-end guitar. So with that being said, I might be able to get away with just using the 2 middle tremolos, the 2 middle screws, and just omitting all the other screws. It just depends. We'll see. We'll see what we can get away with, so to speak. Come on now. The only thing is, it's gonna go side to side like that, and that's no good either. Shish kebabbies. Man, this sucks. So we got all this side to side movement. That's no good, because it'll go, as soon as you use the tremolo, it'll go out of tune and out of intonation and out of everything. So that's no good. Maybe, well, let me try using the new screws from the new tremolo. See if that does anything. I really need to get this guitar back to him because I've had it for way too long. But that's partially both of our faults. Primarily mine, but mostly half and half. Anyway, doesn't matter. Like I said, he's not expecting perfection from this guitar. And you can see the difference in size between the screws. One is far, far bigger than the other. I'll stand up and do this. See, this is the original one to the guitar, and this is the Fender version. There's a couple sizes larger, and the shaft shank diameter is larger. So I'm thinking if I use the 2, and then use the new ones, this will be sufficient for the new tremolo, and it'll work.
without using the other screws. We'll see. I don't know yet. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to take this guitar in the shop tomorrow afternoon and re-drill all these holes to match. I don't necessarily like or want to do that, but it is what it is, and that's what it is. Is what it is, and that's what it is. Is what it is, and that's what it is. Well, like I said, he is not expecting perfection from this guitar in any way, shape, or form. He just wanted it playable. So that's what we're going to give him, playable. And go from there. We know the big block is not going to fit. So he's going to be a little disappointed about that. But it is what it is. Nah, come on now. Come on. I'm putting my hand over to do some down pressure so it doesn't strip out the hex of the Phillips screw, because the pilot hole for this is a little small. So there is that.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Take the scenery. How much water do you take? A mere 30 cc's, not nearly enough, I'm afraid. 30 cc's would anesthetize an Algorian mouth. Probably Cardassian must be made of standard stuff. I barely should. Listen to me, I've just about enough of it.
Okay, now let's put the second one in, and that will stabilize it from going this way. And we will go from there. I'll take pictures of it tonight and ask him, you know what, is that going to be good enough to use just the 2 center screws, or do you want me to re-drill the other holes? And if I re-drill the other holes, that's going to render the original holes bad. I won't be able to reuse the original holes. So I think he's probably going to say, yeah, go ahead and do that, because there's really no other alternative other than to try to find an original tremolo for this. And as rare as this guitar is, I'm not going to be able to find any. That's just all there is to it.
I think you'll find that I'm experiencing some slight deterioration in my cranial.
I think it's going to be okay just to use the 2. Oh, mercy. I think that'll work. It's pretty stout. It's pretty stout. I'm going to take pictures of this and send it to him and see what the man says.
I was entrusted with certain information that needed to be kept safe regardless of the situation. My implant was given to me by the Inaugural thing himself.
Okay, so I'll take a picture of this
If I was ever tortured, it was designed
and go from there.
the pleasure centers of my brain to trigger the production of vast amounts of natural endorphins. I do hope you appreciate the irony, Doctor. The whole purpose of the implant was to make me immune to pain. What causes
Yeah, too much flashback on that picture.
Continuous use. What do you mean?
Yeah, okay. No flash on that one.
The temperature is always too cold. The light's always too bright.
There we go. I think that'll work. Tired. Okay. Mr. Frister Speedstar, aka Pinky Tuscadero.
I created a device which allowed me to trigger the implant whenever I wanted it. At first I only used it a few minutes a day, but then I began relying on it more and more until finally I just turned it on and never shut it off. How long has it been on? 2 years. And now the implant is breaking down. That's correct. So why don't you shut the damn thing off? It's too late.
I'm not going to finish the guitar tonight because I need to email this picture to him tonight and get an answer from him tomorrow saying, hey, here's the update. I'm going to tell him it seems stout to use just the two middle tremolo mount screws. Now Fender does use this same design tremolo, but uses studs on either end, and then omitting this screw, this screw, this screw, and this screw, basically. Yeah, that's pretty stout. I think he'll be happy with that. So I think he'll be okay with it. I really do. Yeah, I'll leave that in. I need to.
During the occupation, I was a gull in the Cardassian recognized infantry. We were stationed just outside the Jordan capital.
I think this will work. I think he'll be happy with that. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to make this video a part 3 in order to do the do everything else to it. And then tomorrow, if he answers me tonight or tomorrow, put the pick guard in, mounted, put the strings on, see if I can find a back cover for it. Put the strings on it, set the action, height, pickup height, intonation, and tune it, and then it'll be done. Other than that, I think it'll work. I think he'll be okay with it. I really do. Oh, mercy. My backside hurts, but that's okay. This is the original claw. And 3 springs, which I'm going to use for this guitar. And I need, what are these? Shoot, I don't remember what those screws are. Shoot. Darn it. Okay. So the pick guard. That's, yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay. We'll get it. We'll get it done. We'll get it done by, hopefully this time tomorrow night. Or tomorrow night. And have this sucker done. Done, finished through, no more to do. Yeah. That's essentially what it'll look like when it's done. Like that. Again, this is a early 1980s Frister Speedstar in eggshell pink, nicknamed Pinky Tuscadero. Volume, 2 tones, a 3-way switch, 3 single pickups, single coil pickups, every bit of this guitar is 100% original except for the tremolo system and back plate, if I can find a back plate for it. Other than that, that's what this sucker is. Oh, mercy. I think it'll be pretty cool. Little player's guitar. When it's done, you know, something to pick up real quick and belt out some tunes, belt out some chords, you know. Other than that, that'll be it. Okay, I got some guitars over here I need to tag tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. We'll do that. I will do that on the morrow. On the morrow.
Unable to determine a cause due to insufficient data on Cardassian physiology.
All right. Continue to monitor the status of the patient's
Could be over here, but
and
not
if
it.
it shows any sign of reactivation. Yes.
So I got another guitar I need to find. I'm gonna see if I can readily find it and then end this video and do a video on that guitar. So give me a couple of minutes here. Give me a few minutes.
I have 4 cases left in my homicide files, which I'm almost certain were committed by the Obsidian Order. If Garrick was a member, he may be able to shed some light on them.
I'm afraid your questions will have to wait.
How long?
I don't know yet. Custom. Garrick's body is under observation. I don't know whether he'll recover. I'm not even sure if he'll recover.
In that case, I want to talk to him now. Wake him up.
I'll do no such thing.
Doctor, these are murder cases, and Garrick may be a suspect.
That may be so, but he's still my patient, and I will not have him disturbed. So until further notice, his quarters are off limits to everyone except emergency medical personnel. So if you'll excuse me, I have a patient to attend to.
activation of the implant. Ridiculous. I feel more clear-headed than I have in the past 2 years. 2 years. What a waste these past 2 years have been. There was a time, Doctor. Oh, there was a time when I was a power. The protege of Enabrantain himself. Do you have any idea what that means? I'm afraid I don't. No, you don't, do you? You don't know much of anything. Tane was the Obsidian Order. Not even the Central Command dared challenge him. And I was his right hand. My future was limitless. Until I threw it away. You mean when you had that shuttle shot down to stop the prisoners from escape? Stuff that I only wish that I had stopped. You didn't. No, Doctor. My disgrace is worse than that. Unimaginably worse. What could you have possibly done worse than that?
Okay, I found the guitar. I was wanting to do it again tonight. And here, look, here's the beautiful case. Custom fit case I use for some guitars. Isn't that awesome? That is just mind-blowing. This custom fitted case. Actually, it's a 55-gallon trash bag. But it serves its purpose. It keeps the dust off. So there is that. Okay. Shish kebabbies. Oh, okay. Yep, my custom fitted case. Okay, well, this is about as far as I can go on this guitar for part 2 of this 1980s Frister Speedstar, affectionately known as Pinky Tuscadero. So I will go ahead and end this video.
And thanks for visiting and watching. We will hopefully finish this tomorrow night. If not tomorrow night, the next night. And I'll end this video, and we'll see you next time. Thank you wholeheartedly for joining. Bye-bye now.